But we know that there's been no love lost between the president and Pelosi. They haven't been speaking for several months. And just today, in response to Pelosi's comments, we saw Donald Trump retweet the chairwoman of the Republican Party, who accused Pelosi of trying to rewrite history, saying that in January, when all of this was starting to bubble up, that Democrats were consumed with the impeachment saga instead of focusing on the country's health and well-being.
Have to do more. I think this bill was just a down payment. We had in the House bill $200 billion. The final bill was $150. Neither amount was enough because, again, every single day the need grows. We have other issues that we have to deal with in the bill in terms of personal protective equipment and an OSHA rule that protects workers. We have to do more on family medical leave. We have to be able to make people who get tested also have their visit to the doctor covered. We have to do more in terms of the assault on pensions that was not addressed, but Senator McConnell said we'll do it in the next bill. We have to address what happened to the District of Columbia, which was really cruel, that they called it a territory, and hence they got several $100 million less in funding. The list goes on.
And you hear Nancy Pelosi there talking about what she calls phase 4, the need for an additional piece of legislation above and beyond that massive $2 trillion package already passed. She wants to focus on the recovery that happens once we start to move beyond coronavirus. And we know that even though the House is not in session, Pelosi has asked the chairpeople of the committees in the House to get to work right away with starting to put together that piece of legislation to be considered in April. Alex?
Hey, Josh, look, I'm going to tell you your camera is freezing up just a wee bit, but at the risk of losing you, do we know what the details they would focus on for this fourth passage, for this fourth bill to be passed?
Yeah, we know that Pelosi is very focused on trying to get money to states and localities that are going to lose tax revenues during this time and need that money to be able to help their own people. They're also focused on shoring up pensions in this, as well as sending a second round of cash payments to Americans beyond that first set of payments that's going to be going out within the next few weeks.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.